You ask people these days, how are you doing? And they say, okay, under the circumstances. Under the circumstances. Don't live under there. We're supposed to be overcomers. We're supposed to be able to rise above these things, and with God's help, we can. Stories told of a farmer who was walking down the road with a big sack of potatoes on his shoulder. Sweat was pouring from his brow, and his friend pulled up in his pickup truck beside him and offered him a ride. He said, "Thanks, these potatoes are heavy." And so he climbs up carefully into the friend's truck, but he kept the potatoes there on his shoulder. His friend said, "Why don't you drop the sack into the floorboard there?" And his friend said this, "No, sir, I won't do it. It's enough that you'd carry me to town. I'm not going to ask you to carry these taters." Jesus wants to carry our burdens for us. He will do that, and yet some have some kind of a sick, twisted pleasure found in being a victim of carrying their own burdens, of the woe is me's, and please, people comment online and cheer me up. And their woes are new every morning. No, His mercies are new every morning. Let Him carry those things. Casting all your care upon Him, for He careth for you, 1 Peter 3:9. Psalm 55:22, cast thy burdens on the Lord, and He shall sustain thee. Some of you folks need to come this morning and do this. You need to take some burdens and bring them to the Lord, and then you need to get up and leave them there and let Him carry them for you. It's a simple picture. It's a simple truth. Perhaps no emotion is more damaging than guilt. I see a lot of people with guilt heaped up on their shoulders. Why are they guilty? Because of what they did. Now listen, Jesus forgives and He forgets. And as humans, it's tough for us to forget. But as far as the forgiveness goes, accept it. And forgive yourself. And go forward, because guilt is a powerful thing. Jesus has saved us from the power of sin, from addiction. Someday in heaven, He will save us from the very presence of sin. But right now, let Him help you with the pollution of sin, the plague of sin. Guilt, a cancer that eats away from the inside. We've all committed heinous crimes in our past. You ask God to forgive you. He did. Now forgive yourself. Stop carrying that baggage around. If you've never been saved, let Him carry that baggage. Let Him save your soul today. And once you've asked God to forgive you, it's under the blood, cast as far as the east is from the west, buried in the deepest sea. Yeah? Have you heard that old chorus? Gone, 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 gone. Yes, my sins are gone. And then it says, buried in the deepest sea. Yes, that's good enough for me. I shall live eternally, praise God. My sins are Gone.